is an active word. The Bible says immediately she touched. The fountain of blood dried suddenly. And Jesus realized that something
has left him.
Somebody says something.
Something.
If you don't know what you carry, how can you know if something has left you?
Well,
Jesus knew that power had left him because he carried power. What do you carry? The Bible says virtue or power. Faith is what draws God's power.
yes.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Faith, not when I want to look at your faith, I don't look at your bank account. The reason why we are called believers is based on our faith.
Yeah.
Not based on our bank account, not based on the house we live, not based on the car that we drive. We are believers based on our faith. I thought that if I've suffered for 12 years, at least the healing should be gradual. But see the kind of power that Jesus has. That in 1 second, faith pulls power out of him.
Yes.
And his 12-year problem is destroyed in 1 second. That's the God that we serve. I said that's the God that we serve. I said that is the God that we serve. I said that is the God that we serve. So Jesus turned around and said, who touched me? So all these people, everybody was touching him. They were touching him for fancy.
Yeah.
Touching him for joke. Oh, is it the Jesus that they're talking about? Hey. The Bible said they were thronging. To throng means they were rubbing body with Jesus. Nothing happened. No one miracle. In that crowd, no one miracle. Except somebody who came out from the back, had made up her mind, developed her faith, and said, if I can touch. So Peter said, Master, how can you be asking that kind of a question? See the kind of multitude that is here, and you are saying, who touched? He said, I'm not talking about the touch you are talking about. I'm talking about another touch. I'm talking about the touch of faith. Many people come to church, they don't touch. They are passive. They are passive. And as long as you are passive, you can't get anything from God. As long as you are passive, you can't get a miracle from God. You must get to a point where you are active, that you participate and know what is happening. When I was praying for people, so the man came here and I didn't know that he was sick. I didn't know. I only heard he sent me a voice message later on to tell me what happened. He said, Pastor, he said, when you laid your hands on me, something happened. He said, I felt something happen. He said, I had already quit my job because I had pains all over my body. I had a voice message. He said, but when you laid hands on me, all the pain disappeared. A white man, who is not a Christian, came to church. They laid hands on him and he believed. He said when he was hearing the message, something was telling him, what do you have to lose? Go and try. What do you have to lose? Go and try. And he came forward. And when I laid hands on him, he opened up. God will not do anything for you until you open up. Until you open up. The moment he opened up, God was ready. And he said the sickness cleared, all the pain disappeared. Why? Because of faith. God does not need great faith to do miracles. God needs simple faith. If your faith can be as small as a mustard seed, he had just a mustard seed faith that kept telling him what you have to lose. And when he came forward, he was healed. And we have a lot of people who come to church every day. They have become God's uncle. They have become God's auntie. That's the crowd that we had following Jesus. God's uncles and God's aunties. They have become so used to God that they don't believe anything again. But I want us to come back to simple faith. The simple faith that says, if he lays his hands on me, I'll be healed. If I touch the hem of his garment, I'll be healed.